Steve looks forward to downtime like any other soldier. But instead of switching on the telly or heading to the gym, he gives his brain a workout and transports himself from his DIY writing desk to another world entirely.
Writing is a way of escaping from Afghanistan, as well as doing something productive as well. It's something I get really involved in, and it literally does take me away into that time while I'm writing.
His genre's historical fiction, set at the beginning of the 11th century, and his style emulates Bernard Cornwell. This is the follow-up to Sigurd's Saga and the middle book of a planned trilogy.
And the plot basically centres around a young Viking. He's outlawed from Iceland. He's killed a neighbour's son in self-defence. So basically he's sent away. If he goes back to Iceland, he can be killed with impunity. But he's set on making a name for himself. He wants to make riches for himself. Along the way, he ends up getting a woman, and they have a child together. So this is what's helping to drive him along with this. He wants to make, he wants fame, and he wants money, and he wants to provide for his family.
Certainly a talking point in your tent with your mates. Although he gets the obligatory stick, Steve says squaddies are interested in what he's working on, and there's plenty for them to identify with in his young warrior.
I've tried to give him a bit of a soldier's perspective on things, whereby in certain battles he's not really sure what's going on. There's chaos going on around him. He knows what he needs to do and what his men around him need to do, but in the bigger picture he hasn't got a clue what's happening. So there's that sort of stuff. I've tried to incorporate basic things like ambushes as well. Just the thoughts of what possibly goes through soldiers right away through time, not just from this era but right away back, and I'm sure it's pretty much all the same all the way through, the soldiers' lot.
Since he's been in theatre, he's received interest from a literary agent, so Steve's hopeful he won't have to self-publish the second novel, which is titled The Homecoming. And when his green career ends in a few years, naturally he's keen to become a full-time author. Julie Knox, Forces News, Camp Bastion.